Hello and welcome to the Linux Panic YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be looking at using Git to move files between one repository to another and doing it through the command line and getting it to show via a webhook to a GitHub, a Discord server. But first, before we proceed any further into the video, I'd like to thank my channel member, Mislav. They get early access to videos such as this one right here, and a little badge next to the name on videos and live streams, and they get priority response to comments because I get a notification on my phone when they comment on a video. That could be you. Anyway, let's get into the video. So, I have several GitHub repositories dedicated to wine. Now, instead of having to drag and drop, click in, delete, click out, delete, no. It's a bit of a pain in the derriere. So what I use is the Git Command Line. We just do Git. It looks scary, but I promise it's not. It is okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take one file, we're going to take several files out of directories and actually set them up. So let's just clear and do an ls. We'll do ls-la. So what we can see is we have y9d d12, y9dt, y9u20, u22-1, u22-stable, and w9u23-10-stable. Now, that last one, y9 Ubuntu 23-10, is no longer supported because that was a short 1 year support Ubuntu. Now, to set it up so we can get rid of it and move it to other repositories, what we're going to do is the following. So we're going to do copy w9u23. So that is the exact file. We're going to move it to wine legacy. We'll copy it to wine legacy. And we still have the w9u23-10-stable. So what we're going to do is we will quickly check git. And what we can do if we do git remove y9 u23-stable, and if we do clear and ls, it is gone. So what we want to do is want to do git add, then git commit with an m for subcomment, so removed. As we can see here, 3 files changed, deletions, and that is correct. So if we have a quick look here, as we can see, there's w9u23-04, w9u23-10, and if we just do a quick refresh, I said if we do a quick refresh, this is the wine stable one. I might have done that to the wrong directory. Oh dear. Have I made changes to the wrong one? 8 minutes ago. So we've got into legacy. So where is, if we do git push? So doing the git push actually makes the changes. So there was only one file actually deleted, and that was the w9u23 04 and 10. So if we come back here and give it a refresh, as we can see, this is now shrunk and there has been changes made. Now, because I'm logged into the Git Command Line interface with my GitHub account using my keys, whenever I make changes in the terminal, it shows up here as me. not as my computer, because sometimes it will show up as your computer if you've not set it up correctly. But it shows up as me, which is good. So as we can see here, file removed. And if we click removed, it will show us that there were 3 files removed: Wine 8 D12 Debian 12 stable, Wine 9 Ubuntu 23.04 stable, and Wine 9 Ubuntu 23.10 stable. Now, that's been removed, it's gone. But what about the legacy stuff? Because if we go back to Wine Legacy, we'll see that there was changes made 10 minutes ago, not just now. So, how do we make changes? So we'll come back to here. As we can see, we're in the Wine stable directory. I will go to the other tab, which has my Wine Legacy directory. If we do clear and ls, what we're looking for is W9, U2304 and O10 stable, which is what we want. So if we do git add that, and then git add 10 stable, git commit -m, move due to being a legacy, move due to no support. That's now one file changed, because we've only actually added W9U23-10-stable.sh, because the 04 variation of Ubuntu 23 was already added. Now that we've made that, what we want to do is do git push, wait for it to go. That's now being done. And if we have a look here, that says 11 minutes ago, and that'll say now. And what that'll be is if we have a scroll, moved due to no support. So, doing stuff like that, you don't have to worry about up and down, in and out. It's just, if you're in the directory, do the things, it works. Now, I have webhooks set up, so I can actually see, as we can see here, last delivery was successful. So I can actually deposit it into various places. So this is just a straight webhook. There's nothing about it. We've got 2 pushes of the webhook. Webhooks are just reverse APIs. So if I, for example, check my GitHub, I'll just drag it to there. So this is the Linux Panic GitHub, which is there. GitHub stuff. Yes, I really am doing my stuff at midnight. And there's the new comment, removed, moves due to no support. So that's a webhook, and you can just set it up by just clicking the little channel, do integrations, view webhook, and then just easy as going new webhook, and you just drop it, you copy this webhook URL. So you'll click copy, come to settings of your particular repository, come to webhook, and the important thing is in the webhook URL, you need to put at the end of it /GitHub, or Discord will not be able to interpret it in any way, shape, or form. Enable SSL verification. It's up to you whether you choose select events, everything, or just push events. And then drop that in, application type JSON, and you're off to the races. If you fancy to, you could give it its own little image for the webhook. In this case, I'm just going to remove this as I'm not actually using the SpideyBot one. But sets it up, it works. It is a easy way of using GitHub to, well, the Git Command Line interface to not only push and pull, but also move files around, not have to worry about anything at all. It's easy, and it makes my life easy when I'm doing hundreds, and I'm doing like 10, 20, 30 files at a time with the GitHub scripts for my wine stuff, which I'm probably going to have to update soon because it looks like there's a new version of wine around the corner. Whilst I am glad that the support for Windows software is going headlong with wine, it makes my life just a little bit more difficult having to remain on top of it because there's at least 2 or 3 more scripts that I need to do. But it works, it's glorious, and I'm happy to see it work. As we can see here, 7 minutes ago removed. It works. So, I would like to thank you very much for watching. If you're not subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. Hit the like button if you liked it. Dislike if you dislike it. They both seem to work, even though you can only see one of them. And remember, when you use Linux, don't panic. That's my job. I have been Nick. You have been amazing. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.